Hi everyone. So today I'm going to read you the book, This Is My Room, No Tigers Allowed. The author is Jennifer Richard Jacobson, and the illustrator is Alexandra Leonkis. Who can tell me what an illustrator is? If you guessed that they're the one who draw the pictures, you're correct. Let's begin. Tonight I'm going to sleep in my very own room, in my very own bed, Jojo said. You'll be back, said Margaret. No, I won't, said Jojo. She skipped across the hall. Do we want to take a guess at who Margaret is? Yeah, Margaret is right here, and I think it's her older sister. Let's keep reading. Jojo had just crawled under the covers, turned off the light, and stretched her toes from corner to corner in her very own bed. A lion slipped out from behind the window curtain. She could see the shadow of his mane on the wall. She could hear the turf of his tail thump, thump, thumping against the baseboard. Okay, there's Jojo in her bed. You see the lion behind her curtain. She sat up quick and turned on the light. The lion hid. Jojo ran into Margaret's room. Back so soon? Margaret asked. I'm not back. It's just that there's a lion in my room. Well then, said Margaret, you need to make a sign. Margaret helped Jojo find a paper, a yellow marker, and flowered duct tape. Put them away when you come back, said Margaret. I won't be back, thought Jojo. Does anybody have a guess on what the sign is going to say? Well, let's find out. Jojo wrote, "No lions allowed." She taped the sign above her bed, crawled under the covers, and waited. The lion, who no doubt read the sign, did not return. Her sign, no lions allowed. But then, Jojo heard a bear. Its claws scratched across the floor. She thought she smelled meatballs on its breath. What do you guys think Jojo is going to do about the bear in her room? I think that she's going to make a sign, but let's see. She ever so slowly leaned over and clicked on her light. The bear hid. Jojo jumped out of bed and raced into Margaret's room. I see you're back again, Margaret said. No, it's a bear, said Jojo, who was not back. I need a brown marker. She found the marker, mustered her courage, and stomped loudly across the hall, in case the bear was listening. Do we know what the sign's gonna say? Anybody have any guesses? Let's keep reading and see if they'll tell us. Jojo stood on her bed and wrote, "No bears allowed." The bear, having no doubt read the updated sign, did not return. You can see her adding to her sign. Now it says no bears allowed and no lions allowed. A tiger crawled out of her closet, tripping over her shoes. His nose twitched and he licked his lips. Oh no, now there's a tiger in her room. Jojo held her breath and once again clicked on her light. The tiger hid. They really enjoy hiding in Jojo's closet now, don't they, when the lights come on? I just need an orange marker, said Jojo, sprinting into the room. She found it before Margaret could say anything about her being back. Jojo stood up on her bed and wrote. What do you guys think that she wrote? If you guessed, no tigers allowed, you're right. She wrote, no tigers allowed. There, she shouted. She wanted that tiger to know that this is her room and she was the boss. There, Margaret's sleeping. Jojo's going through her crayons. And now she has a sign that says, no tigers allowed, no bears allowed, and no lions allowed. But when Jojo turned off the light, the tiger slipped out of the closet again. Jojo slapped her hands over her eyes. Again, Jojo turned on the light, but this time the tiger didn't bother to hide. Jojo looked at the tiger looked at her. She looked at the tiger again, and the tiger looked at her. Jojo thought of Margaret, snug in her bed in her old room, which was tiger-free. But Jojo was not going back. She stood up on her bed, pointed to her sign, and shouted, "This is my room. Can't you read?" The tiger squinted at the sign. He shook his head back and forth, back and forth. He made a sad tiger face. What do you guys think? Why do you guys think he's sad? Do you think maybe that he can't read the sign, so he doesn't know what it says? Let's keep reading. Jojo paused. She pointed to the letters. It says here, no tigers allowed. But the tiger padded closer and closer still. He reached out a paw, and Jojo covered her eyes again. Is this my letter? He asked. Yes, said Jojo, peering out. That's T for tiger. Tiger smiled. What's this letter? He asked, pointing to the N. That's N for... Jojo stopped. She sighed. I'll show you from the beginning. Jojo pulled out her very own alphabet book from her very own bookshelf and read to Tiger. I think we are right. I think the tiger didn't know how to read. Very nice that Jojo is going to teach him. But the moon was high in the sky, and the tiger only got to the letter G. Looks like they were all sleepy. Couldn't make it through the alphabet book. The next day, Jojo changed the sign in her very own room above her bed. And it read, Readers Allowed. And she was glad that she changed her sign. They're all hanging out in her room, reading stories. And Margaret? All right, that is the end. Thanks for watching.